Today on the channel, I'm going to show you how to play the song Rooster by Alice in Chains. Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to show you how to play the song Rooster by Alice in Chains. This is a great song. This was the song that actually introduced me to this band way back in the 90s. And to this day, the song still gives me goosebumps. And man, if you don't sing along with this song and do the harmony parts, there's something wrong with you, right? But there's some really cool and tasty guitar parts in this that are just pure decadent, raw power that only Jerry Cantrell can bring to an audio recording. So let's take a look at it. The song's pretty basic overall, but sometimes the basic structure and just bareness of a raw song just brings that energy. It leaves that space for the song to breathe and be more powerful, and this is a classic example of that. Couple quintessential riffs that are in the song that are just bad to the bone, man, just badass riffs and some cool tones. So let's start off with the verse part and the intro. I've got a Fractal Axe 8 running here with a Friedman BE patch. To get this sound, I'm running a cheap little Amazon chorus pedal made by Rowan. It's like 20 bucks on Amazon. They may not even sell them anymore, but this is just a cheap little chorus pedal. But in the intro of the song, Jerry's playing an F sharp major, and then he's doing an F sharp major with the B and the E on the top, opened up like this. So the first part, without the chorus, it's going to sound like. Okay, so we're going to play the F sharp major chord like this, and then open it up with the open B and the E string. And then we're going to play the A major and then open it up with the B and the E. Sometimes it sounds like he's doing the full chord and then doing the open chord and then like that. And when you add the chorus to it, that's what really makes it sound cool. So we go like this. I've got my chorus pretty much set at maximum level, like the highest level, and the actual speed of the chorus is about 3/4 of the way up. You don't want the chorus going really wobbly, but you want it to have enough of that sine wave where you can really, it sounds wet, almost like, you know, it's underwater. Now I've got full distortion on right now with my amplifier, so if I turn it up all the way, it's like that. But when I'm dialed back with my volume, it still retains the warmth of the amp because the gain gives the amp the the depth and the warmth that we want in this tone. It's just not a brittle, sterile, clean sound. And then we've got all that gain on tap, and we've got to kick into the really heavy chorus. Doing light down strokes. I'm barely touching the strings, letting it ring out. Okay. Now during the chorus, I'm going to kick off the chorus pedal, and we're going to go full blast volume, full gain. We're going to play a B power chord. That's what he says, yeah, here come the rooster. Now, a lot of people play this next part. They play a D, then go back to So it goes F sharp to an A. So a lot of people are doing that. B to a D or a D here. F sharp. I'm going E, like low E to F sharp. Power A. But what I think sounds right, I think what Jerry's doing is going playing a G sus2 like that. So really it's a D chord with a G on the bass. So it's very likely Jerry's playing this D chord and the bassist is playing the G, but it sounds so cool to go. A lot of the grunge bands and bands in the 90s used drop D tuning, and they used a lot of interesting chord tunings just to get these alternative sounds. You know, that's one reason it was called alternative. It wasn't just your typical 1-4-5 chord structures. It was different melodies over different chords. It was very interesting and creative. That's why it's so revered today. So anyway, I'm tuned to E flat. I didn't mention that in the beginning of the video. Alice in Chains pretty much exclusively tuned guitars to E flat. A lot of times it was drop D, E flat, so like drop D flat, but we're in standard tuning, but just tuned down half a step to E flat the whole guitar. Okay, so anyway, the chorus, the pre-chorus, B to this G sus2, then F sharp. Gonna lead in with this low E, then an A. Then goes back into once you get that down, you've pretty much got it. You just have to memorize the structure. Now, there are a couple really interesting things that Jerry does in this song. There's, he takes the F sharp minor pentatonic. So if you're going to do a solo in this song and just kind of go off and play like your own lead, stick to the F sharp minor pentatonic box, which is, or go. You can play up here on the 14th fret, the same position, right? But one thing he does during the verse, he does this riff that goes. There's one section of the verse that's so heavy when Lane's singing, and they're doing the. So all he's doing there is going right down the F sharp pentatonic minor scale with the blues note there, the flat fifth, the tritone, the devil's triad, devil's devil's interval. So it's really easy to overplay this part when really, it's just the bare essence of it is what makes it heavy, right? Now there's another section of the song where Jerry employs Crybaby a lot in Alice in Chains stuff, right? And I'm running a bad horsey 2 pedal, but any kind of Crybaby will work. But there's like a little solo that goes. So what I kind of do with my Crybaby is I play a little bit on the beat, like this, and then sometimes I'll lay off of it. When you hit that low E, it's almost like you want the guitar to go. like to play this on one string. I mean, we could, in essence, I mean, we could play it up, we could play it, you know, in the F sharp minor pentatonic position, but I think it just sounds real sexy and cool to slide. So I'm up here on the 7th fret on this B, and then I do a B flat, and go up here to this D flat on the 9th fret. So then 9, 7, 9, and then we're 5, 5, 2, and then open E. So once again, and with a Crybaby. Sometimes in the song, he'll actually do that, which adds a little bit more oomph to the chorus. So anyway, with the chorus pedal on, and we've got the B, the G sus2, then the chugging, then our little Crybaby licks, and then that ought to get you going on Rooster by Alice in Chains. Well, I hope that lesson was helpful. Hope that you enjoyed it. If you like this kind of content, please consider subscribing, comment below, and as always, have a great day. Peace out.